Hello and welcome everybody. There were some technical issues with the last video in which I was unaware of until today. So we are doing a re-upload of sorts just so that, for one, you can see it. Second off, you can hear everything without terrible audio over top. So my apologies. Hopefully this one is better and there are no issues. Without further ado, we're going to get through this. I'm going to try to give some more explanation perhaps, while also getting through this one from the get. Thanks for stopping by. Again, sorry for that issue. And we're going to get right into it. Here is the Royal Rumble. Obviously, I've been hard at work trying to get to the next pay-per-view, of which will be pretty good, I hope so. But without further ado, no need to sugarcoat. Obviously, you can see the show did very, very well, and definitely exciting to launch us onto our road to WrestleMania. On the pre-show, we had Cactus go over Brutus. Cactus is kinda, a solid mid-card guy right now, who in the 90s I'm hoping can make that big jump to upper mid-card and potentially maybe have a main event run. Rock and Roll, they are still very much in their prime. And right now we kind of have two very special heel tag teams in the Road Warriors and the Brain Busters, and we have the British Bulldogs, so we got three really good ones. But if Rock and Roll could kind of get elevated into the stratosphere along with those other three top teams, that would be beneficial for everyone. Whether that will come to fruition, who knows? Then we get on to the main card where Andre introduces our women Royal Rumble contestants, and Brett also cuts a promo on his little brother Owen. He wants to get retribution on him. Then we have Chigusa Nagayo, easy for me to say, win a battle royal for the women's title over 20 other women. Definitely a defining moment there. She is our third ever WWF women's title holder, after Bull Nakano and AJ Kong. Then we got the Hitman going over Owen in an ultimate submission match, 30 minutes. Potentially not the right decision, yet we went for it anyways. Promos by Misawa and Roberts. Roberts cost Misawa the title on multiple occasions, and now he is out for blood. But before we get to that, we have the Brainbusters defeating the Bulldogs and the Road Warriors, taking the titles from the Bulldogs and becoming champ once again. Then Misawa defeats Jake Roberts in a 5-star bout. Misawa has definitely been crushing it as of late, so that is something to behold, no doubt. Then Sting cuts a kind of lukewarm promo. He will be going up against Rick Rude. They faced each other on Final Resolution. There, they both put their titles on the line, but Adrian Adonis, of all people, interfered and cost Sting an opportunity at taking the IC title. Thus, a cage has been inserted to keep them in and attackers out, and Sting becomes the IC title holder. The US Championship has been retired, and now there is only... Well, we have a lot of titles, no doubt about that, but as far as singles go, you're generally going for the WWF, the NWA, or the IC, and Sting holds one of the three. Then we have Hogan cut a promo just before the Royal Rumble because he is going one-on-one against the Nature Boy in a absolute dream match. JCP's biggest star, WWF's biggest stars, perhaps the two biggest stars of the 20th century, no doubt about that. And Hogan is cutting a promo only the way that he can. But before we get into the Royal Rumble, we have so many competitors. Vader, Taker. We got Savage, Steamboat. We got Ted DiBiase, Scott Steiner. We got names on names on names. Everyone all going for the title. And Savage would be the one to take it home. Backstory here, obviously, he has been locked in an absolute blood feud with the Four Horsemen since White Wedding and since Starrcade, where Miss Elizabeth was basically ousted from the WWF. She was powerbombed off the stage and has not been seen since, and Savage has been incensed ever since. Try saying that 10 times fast. But Flair took Savage's title, and Savage has been unable to return the favor, and it only seems fair that Flair takes Savage's girl and Savage takes back his title. But an Elimination Chamber where Savage tried to earn the #1 contendership to do that very deed, Hogan would come out on top, leading to some tensions because Savage feels like he deserves to be the man to look Savage, or Flair rather, in the eyes, take his title, and reclaim his manhood. But Hogan, who was the minister, who felt like he should be protecting Savage and Miss Elizabeth, has taken the role upon himself and thus becoming the #1 contender here tonight in the Dream Match, one of the biggest matches in wrestling, Hogan v. Flair. And we have Flair making a spectacular entrance as though only he can. And in a 5-star bout, Hogan takes that title from him in dramatic fashion. 5-star bout, and the post-match segment that puts the cherry on top. We got Hogan shaking the hand of Randy Savage, and down the runway we see Antonio Inoki. Ladies and gents, I'm very sorry that the audio was essentially ruined and tarnished, but hopefully this will give you your Senor TMZ fix. Royal Rumble's a big one, and I'm definitely really bummed out that this happened. However, the next video should be good to go. This is the same system that I ran it on last time. And this morning I noticed audio issues, and I think that I have been able to identify the issue, and hopefully it does not resurface. Guys, you've been great. I've been subpar, but expect TMZ to come back strong and kick out before 3. Guys, thanks again. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. And I will catch y'all on the Flippity Floop.